All right, so finally, we talked about so many times off camera, and I've heard some of it, but just to let the two people watching this interview probably, where are you at with that acoustic album you've been hyping up, man? I'm excited to hear it.
Well, I just started hyping that, Dave. You've heard a little bit about it because, we know each other. Just started the work on it. The Davey K, working on some artwork with my buddy MJ Myers, who did the artwork on Temporary Human Experience. Always some weird stuff coming out of MJ. Quite the artist. Make sure you check him out. Look him up online. He's fantastic. Follow him on Instagram. So with this album, it's probably going to be 6-7 songs. Probably more like an EP, and just doing it all myself. Just really kind of keeping it simple, but intense in its own way. I think you can create enough intensity. You don't have to get crazy with the instrumentation, and I'm trying to back off a little bit and kind of just keep that acoustic vibe going.
That's cool. Yeah, we teased about it at the beginning of this segment a little while ago, but we've had this screen up here for a while and we haven't really used it, but I don't know, man, it looks like there's something on there. What the hell is that? It looks colorful and cool.
Okay, this is a totally unmixed track.
It's raw.
It's raw as raw can be. There's no effects on it, no EQ, no nothing. Just some raw tracks of this, the first song. It's called, it's a working title. We don't know if it's going to be the exact title, but it's called Four Flusher 96 right now. Love that. So we'll play a little bit for you. Or
technological error.
Oh God, I love that. You must choose.
Cloaked in this emotional cloud, so self-enclosed, planted where the tulips grow, soaked in this promotional sale, so self-exposed, planted where the roses grow. One last supper for us to dine, one last supper for us intertwined, for us to bind.
There you go, Dave. A little snippet for you.
Yeah, I think I heard that a few times, man. But I think that's why, we can keep a good friendship, because we both don't like happy, cheesy music generally. We kind of like that melancholy vibe, and when you played that clip for me a week or two ago, man, it really drew me, because just like that band I'm wearing, Opeth, they do a great job of portraying really depressing stuff in a beautiful way, and I think this section of your one song does the same exact thing, where you have a really happy, upbeat verse, then you get to that depressing pre-chorus, if you want to call it that right now, because it's not really done. And it just totally changes the mood, but I love that beautiful, haunting melody a lot of these artists can do, like Opeth and even the mighty Steven Wilson, and then a dude like you out of Western New York. That's what makes these depressing, melancholy songs haunting and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah, those artists you mentioned, absolutely fabulous. I thank you for the wonderful compliment, because obviously, as I sit here, some of my favorite guys that I look up to. I mean, I don't have it right here now, but there was a music stand that sat right there, and Steven Wilson's picture on it. And he watched me. He actually watched me write the whole album. How weird is that? Is that weird? It's not really weird. You know why? Because every time I would sit here and I'm writing a Temporary Human Experience, I would look over, and if I didn't think it was quite good enough, I'd look over and he'd be like, you can do better.
Yeah. So he gave you that Temporary Human Experience while he was looking at you through the picture. Ghostbuster style.
You know what? It's so cool. Whatever inspires you. That's kind of what I was getting at earlier. Find things that inspire you. If that's what it takes to motivate you and push you harder, then you just go for it.
Yeah, that's really cool. whenever you're done with this, man, I'm gonna be excited to hear this stuff. Maybe I'll just have to take off of work and come with you on this tour to hear your originals.
Yeah, what's gonna be great is I'm gonna be playing this whole album on the tour, as well as I'm gonna be reworking some of the Turning Virtue stuff off of Temporary Human Experience into neat acoustic form.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, man. I wish I could head to every show, but we're adults and have our own day jobs, and
Well,
it would be a fun time, man.
I have
It'd
a
be
day,
a great
I have
show
a
to
day
see.
job too, so
Yeah, we all do.
just take a little time away from that day job, and me and Ragnar and Mike's gonna go on the road with us to document the whole tour, which is fantastic. It's gonna be nice to you guys. We're gonna keep a nice diary of what's going on, and we'll be posting it on the internet for everyone to see. And there's no one better right now in my mind writing songs melodically than Ragnar. So. It's gonna be a wicked cool tour, and it's gonna be a personal tour too. That's what's really nice about it, because we have very little production. We'll have so much time to be able to spend with the fans, and Ragnar will be able to talk to everyone and spend time with them, as well as I will too.